They say if a storm comes without rain, no wind, no clouds, just a black sky and a sound like wings, you should already be inside. Because it means she's found you. In the hills above the Kei River, there lived a woman named Nomvula, a healer everyone trusted and no one truly liked. She was too precise. Too calm when others panicked. And when the cattle started dying, drained, not torn, just empty, the village began to watch her a little too closely. What they didn't know was that Nomvula kept something in the thatch above her bed. A bird the color of a bruise, black and white, silent except at night. She called it nothing. It didn't need a name. It was hers the way a shadow is yours, not a possession, an extension. The Impundulu does not simply serve a witch. It shares her hunger. In exchange for blood, it lends her its storms, its strength, its shape. And every few years, it demands to be fed by someone new, because a familiar that is never renewed eventually stops obeying, and starts deciding. The year the rains failed, Nomvula's bird grew restless. She noticed it first in small things: a farmhand found in his field, throat marked with 2 clean punctures, no blood on the ground at all, like something had licked the earth clean. Then a second body. Then a third. She knew what it meant. It was choosing its own meals now. She tried to bind it back with the old words, the ones her grandmother taught her in a whisper, meant to be said once and never again. But when she opened the tin box where she kept her charms, she found only feathers. Black and white, arranged in a perfect circle. A message. Or a mockery. That night the storm came without rain. No wind. No clouds. Just a sound like wings circling the roof of her own house. Nomvula sat by her fire and did not run, because there was nowhere a lightning bird could not follow. Instead, she did the one thing her grandmother warned her never to do: she opened the door. "You were mine," she said into the dark. Something answered from the rafters, in a voice like static before thunder. "I was never yours. You were only ever mine, for a while." The villagers found her house untouched the next morning. No blood. No struggle. Just an empty chair by a cold fire, and on the roof, feathers arranged in a perfect circle, waiting for whoever found them to pick one up. They say the Impundulu doesn't need a witch anymore. It only needs someone curious enough to ask what the feathers mean. Please subscribe the channel and hit the like button and share your thoughts about the story. Thanks for watching.